I'm going to talk about three file formats that are widely used on the web: JPEG, PNG, and GIF. I will explain each file format's characteristics and clarify when to use each. Let's start with JPEG. JPEG is the standard compressed file format in digital photography and for sharing images on the web. Its file extensions are .jpg and .jpeg, and there's no difference between the two. JPEG uses lossy compression. In general terms, JPEG has 10:1 compression ratio. That means if you have a 10 megabyte image and you save the file as JPEG, the new file will be around 1 megabyte. However, the amount of compression can be controlled through the software you're using to save the JPEG. For example, this TIFF image has a file size of 13.1 megabyte. If I export this file as JPEG in best quality setting, the file will be saved as 2.4 megabyte. And as I decrease the quality slider, the file size also decreases. And when the quality slider is at least, the file size is 143 kilobyte. Smaller the file size, quicker it uploads or downloads to and from the web. But smaller file size degrades image quality. Hence, you have to find a balance between file size and image quality when saving images as JPEGs. JPEG files are not great for text-heavy images or illustrations with sharp lines. Defined lines tend to get blurred due to the phenomenon called anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing is the smoothing of jagged edges in digital images, resulting in less sharper images. JPEGs also do not support transparency. I will explain transparency when I get to PNG. JPEG supports RGB and CMYK color space in 8 bits. If you do not understand 8 bits, please watch the section of bit depth in my tutorial on image file formats. You can access the video by clicking the link up here. There is also a link in the description below. Now let's talk about PNG file format. Some also refer to PNG as PNG. Its file extension is .png. PNG is different from JPEG in several ways. PNG uses lossless compression. Unlike JPEG, there is no loss in quality each time PNG file is saved. However, PNG files are larger in size than JPEGs. Another key difference is PNG supports transparency. Let me explain transparency. Look at these two text-based images. One on the left is JPEG and one on the right is PNG. You will see in the PNG the text is floating on a transparent background. On the other hand, the JPEG has a background. JPEG always requires a background. It cannot be transparent. If you drop the two images on the green image above, you will see that the text of PNG floats on the green image. In the case of JPEG, the white background comes along with the text. Transparency is a valuable character of PNG. If you want to drop a logo, say on a company letterhead or a website, PNG is the way to go. PNG file also does better with detailed high contrast images. That is why screenshots are often saved as PNG. One drawback of PNG is that it does not support Exif data. Exif data is the metadata that is embedded during image capture. Things like camera settings, GPS coordinates, date, time of capture, etc. Like JPEGs, PNGs are compatible across platform, devices, and applications. Designers like to work with PNG for transparency. Archivists and preservationists and information scientists prefer to digitize documents and objects with PNG because of high image quality and lossless compression. Now let's talk about GIF. Some people pronounce GIF as GIF. Its file extension is .gif. It was widely used for solid color graphics like logos until PNG came along. Like PNG, GIF uses lossless compression and does well with detailed edges such as text. GIF also supports transparency. GIF can only support a maximum of 256 colors, so GIF is not good for photographic images, which requires a lot more colors. GIF is better suited for buttons and banners on websites. Of the three file formats, GIF is the only one that can be animated. GIF animations are extremely popular these days. In summary, use JPEG for photographic images that require smaller file size. Use PNG if it requires transparency or image quality needs to be retained. And use GIF for images that do not have too many colors, or better yet, use it to make animations. I hope that explains the three widely used file formats on the web. If you have any questions, please use the comment section below, and please like the video and subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss any of my upcoming tutorials.